Previously on Walking with Prehistoric Creatures, we visited what is now South America about 4,650 years ago with the Smilodons. We got to see a little bit of the pride hunting. In this next part, we'll see what happens next to the pride. After the very successful hunt, the entire pride has now come over, including the male and baby, to feast on the horse. However, though, they're probably not going to eat much because Smilodon's saber teeth are actually very fragile, which is why whenever hunting big animals, they'll immediately stab their prey with their canine teeth because they're very fragile, can easily break. And so, same thing goes with eating. If they accidentally chew into a bone, their sabers might break. And those sabers are very important whenever it comes to hunting animals and fighting off predators. So instead, they only eat the meat and soft parts, like the organs and flesh, and leave the rest of the things like bones away. However, though, they can't eat all of the flesh since most of it is attached to the bones. So in other words, they end up leaving a lot behind. But yet they have their full. The pride are now returning back to their tree. And then this is whenever another predator comes in. The terror birds. This terror bird is called Forus racus. Unlike the Smilodons, which can't chew through bones, the terror birds with their powerful beaks can. And so, in other words, they get free leftovers. However, though, on their way back, they end up finding a male Smilodon. Now, this should be no biggie. For you see, this male has fought off many intruders and many male Smilodons in his days. However, though, he has never had to face two at once, for these Smilodons are brothers. One is very intelligent and fast. The other is much bigger and stronger. The male has told the rest of his pride to back down. This battle could get a little bit rough. As much as the pride wanted to battle, all they could do was watch. Wounded, the male Smilodon doesn't seem that he wants to continue the fight. Unfortunately, he wasn't ready for this. He has no other choice but to back down for his own survival. The male Smilodon has lost. He is now going to have to search for a new place to live. the Pride don't seem to be accepting him, despite the fact that they won. But because of one thing, the baby. Since this is the past male's son, they will not accept any newcomers. Defeating the male Smilodon was only phase 1 of taking over the Pride. They'll have to kill the cub. But clearly right now is not the best time. They'll wait for another time. Living on his own, the male Smilodon is going to have quite some time trying to find a new place to live. Given the fact that most of his territory was probably some of the best, has some of the most easiest prey, he decides to explore the mountains a little bit and find some potential prey. This is Doedicurus, a giant armadillo. One of the unique things about this Doedicurus is perhaps its huge, spiky, club-like tail that it has. This is a weapon that is adapted to use to defend off against predators like terror birds and saber-toothed cats. This is a mother and baby, and she has just noticed the Smilodon. She's basically saying to not mess with her. And the Smilodon receives this message and does not bother her. Clearly taking out one of these would be very difficult. As difficult as a T-Rex to an Ankylosaurus. Part 3 coming soon.